Hey, it's Podrick's Butt here and welcome back to my channel. Today we have, I guess it is kind of spooky video. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I start coming out here saying emos are spooky, someone might get offended. But back in the day, when I was like, I don't know how old I was, I used to play Sims 2 and I was obsessed with the Sims 2 music videos people posted on YouTube, so I used to watch them all the time. And there was one, To Helena by My Chemical Romance. I'd never heard the song before that, and I just obsessively watched that video over and over and over again. So I started getting into that music, because obviously by default I was enjoying the video, I ended up enjoying the music, and then I just started listening to all that kind of music. And I think it was from like 14 to 18, I had a bit of an emo phase. So, like when you're 14, I didn't dress very nice. So, I just wanted to recreate my Simself that I already have in the game as my emo teenage version, but it's like a mix of the styles of like maybe when I was more 16, 17, 18 rather than when I was 14, because teenagers in The Sims 2 do not look 14. As I think 14 is probably more pre-teen, but that doesn't exist in The Sims, so I'm just going to say older teen. But it was difficult to match like the kind of clothes I would have worn when I was that age, because I didn't really have much options. Like even with CC, I was like, alright, I didn't really wear any of this. So I just ended up putting the black skinny jeans on, as you can see. And then I put like a t-shirt on that had like one of my favourite bands on it. So I just thought, well, that's the closest I'm going to get. And I did have black and white oh, excuse me, I just burped. I did have black and white Converse as well, so that was fun. And yeah, I put brown hair on my sim, but I had more of like a majority of my time as a emo. I had like dark purpley brown hair rather than brown hair, but that just doesn't exist. All the colours in The Sims 2 did not match my vibe. I've had a few hair phases. I had jet black hair. I've had jet black hair with blue ends, although to be fair that ended up turning green, so I just looked like I had mouldy tips. And it wasn't like the nice green when people dye their hair green. It was like it just like faded out from the blue and then it started to fade into the bleach that I put into the hair, so it started going like kind of yellowy blonde. And so in the end I just had it cut off. But yeah, so majority of my time my hair was a dark purpley brown, so I just thought I'll go with the brown, it's the closest I can get. So yeah, that was, I just thought, and obviously I've always wore glasses even as an emo. You can't, if I need to see, I need to see, okay? I don't care if it ruins the emo aesthetic. But yeah, so I used to listen to all sorts of stuff. I mean, I listen to everything now. Like, I don't have a genre of music that I'd listen to very specifically. I just listen to whatever. Like, I can listen to like the most random stuff from one end to the other. But back then I used to be very I guess snobby. I used to be like, oh, I can't like pop music, it's too mainstream, I can only like emo songs. Like, you can actually imagine that that's what I was like, and it was actually really annoying because deep down I knew I liked the songs in like the top 40 charts as well. I just pretended I didn't, which is really sad when you think about it. But then obviously, I think because I was so young, I just thought I was being cool. I wasn't, I was being annoying. But yeah, I think my favourite band would be Pierce the Veil. Right, if no one's heard of them, they were like this Mexican, or they might be Hispanic, or I don't know, I think they were from Mexico anyway. Kind of like maybe not screamo, a little bit screamo, but I don't know how to describe music types because people get offended saying that's not screamo, that's not heavy metal, that's not rock. So I'm just gonna say that I just like the music. Okay. But they were probably my favourite band. My Chemical Romance is probably what brought me into that kind of music. I never would have even listened to it before that Sims 2 music video phase. And then I liked All Time Low, You Me at 6. I feel like all like the really standard mainstream emo bands. So even as an emo I was mainstream, so I don't know what I was trying to fight. But yeah, so I had So that was just my life for a few years. I think I kind of stopped caring about that kind of stuff when I was 18, and I just ended up wearing whatever I wanted. Just listen to whatever I wanted. I guess I grew up. I just stopped caring about whether I needed to look like something or not. Who actually cares? I'm not saying like because you're like 23 and maybe look like a stereotypical emo that you're like not grown up. I just meant like I was just trying to be really cool when I just wasn't, and I was being fake, really, if I'm honest, especially about the music, maybe not about the clothes. So yeah, that's just me giving myself a therapy session here. Like, how dare you pretend you only like emo music, you naughty girl. You like pop music deep down. You listen to Justin Bieber, don't think you didn't, and you listen to One Direction. We all know you did. Stop lying to the world. So yeah, this is like, I just thought, I ended up using this sim in my YouTube of Horrors entry. You probably saw her in that last shot where the top pack guy's creeping over her in bed, because I thought, well, this is my teenage sim. That's when I had sleep paralysis the more, so it makes sense to use. Although, to be fair, I didn't make her with the intention of using her. I just made her a few weeks ago and then used her in that YouTube of Horrors, and then realised, oh, I need to edit this video and do a voiceover eventually, so I guess this can be like one of the last Halloween videos. And then I think the next video upload will be on Halloween, so I better think up with something really cool. Because otherwise, embarrassing. No, I'm only kidding. I don't know what I'm going to do for the actual Halloween day yet, but I'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll think of something fun to do. But yeah, so obviously it was hard. Like, I wouldn't wear shorts when I were emo here. I would not ever wear shorts in my life. I live in England as well, so you very rarely get nice weather, and even when it was nice weather, I didn't go out in it when I was younger. So really, a lot of this isn't like true to form, but I just thought I'd give myself like I don't know, like a darker makeover, I guess, to what my actual Simself looks like, because obviously I now have blonde hair, which is like the complete opposite to jet black hair and, you know, dark purpley brown hair. So yeah, I think I'm going to cut off now as we'll be nearing to the screenshots. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new and want to see more of my content. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Dag dag!